Hi. So, the topic I want to present for my final paper is about the European migrant crisis, and more specifically about how the governments in Europe can help these migrants that are coming in from these war-torn countries in these different parts of Africa, usually, and the Middle East, and how they can help these people instead of just putting them in a bunch of huge camps, which is kind of what they're doing right now. And the argument I plan on making is like looking into or on what they can do to change their policies to allow more of these migrants into their countries and also allow them for better living conditions than what they currently have. My intended audience probably would be countries such as Italy and Greece, which are big countries that are receiving a lot of migrants from these countries, from countries like the Middle East or places like the Middle East and Africa. These people that are coming from war torn countries. And I kind of feel like if I can get to these people, I could maybe help out these migrants. That's kind of also why my context for this for my argument. The reason why I'm arguing this is because I find it, well, first of all, very interesting. I've always found it interesting ever since it's been going on. I've always kind of wanted to study it, like why is it happening, and or why is it so hard to let these migrants in? Like what are the reasons for these countries? And then also like how can we potentially change things so that they can have better living conditions, they can get into these countries, and they can have all the benefits that come from actually gaining asylum in these countries instead of just being sent to camps and living hard lives there and not really receiving any of these benefits. The reason why it's important to me is I just feel like it's something that we can do that's maybe not a huge scale, but something that's a decent scale that people could do to actually like change the world for the better if they actually like really focused on this and thought about how they could help these people instead of just like if they're destroying their country and stuff like that. But also a lot of it comes down to me wanting to research more and needing to research more about why they don't let these people in and what kind of problems it would cause if all these migrants were let into these countries. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much the argument that I want to do and also why I think it's important.